Hello everybody. For those of you who are watching all my videos and you're sticking with me through this journey to the very end, good for you, because you're getting the most important part. The real meat of all this lies at the end of the road. We need to talk about the number 11. The Mandela Effect has highlighted the number 11 many times, and it was a real struggle for me to understand why. I figured it out after I started writing my third and final book, so the meaning of 11 is my most recent major revelation. For a long time, I was aware that 11 had meaning. I could see it as the connecting point between certain Mandela effects, but I did not truly understand it. I needed to understand the Mandela Effect better and build up a bigger picture of this mysterious phenomenon in my mind before I could be sure of what 11 really means. Around July 2021, I was working on my book and going over all the meanings and concepts I'm sharing with you now. The one that really weighed on my mind was 11. I could see how my understanding of it was lacking. I knew it had to do with 9/11. I knew our higher being was not happy about all hell breaking loose in our world like that. After all, messages like fight evil and keep an eye on the neighborhood were coming across loud and clear. I decided to look on the internet for some insight. I queried, what is the meaning of the number 11? I found a number of thoughts and ideas regarding this number, but the one that stuck in my mind was the 11th hour. I had heard of this expression, the 11th hour, though it is not one I would normally use or think about. This is a way of saying, almost out of time. This interpretation of 11 started meaning a lot more to me as I went on writing my final book. Eventually, I recognized that this is a theme we can see in numerous message movies. This is a concept that fit right into a big hole I had in my understanding. This completes the picture so much and glues the meaningful concepts of world and break together. Here is a list of Mandela effects that point to the number 11. Marlboro. Now that the letters L and B in the Marlboro logo are so much taller, they look a lot like the number 11. On a side note, smoking too much Marlboro can put you in an 11th hour scenario. Samsung. Samsung's logo changed to have a Greek lambda in place of the letter A. According to Samsung's own website, this happened around 1993, but this is a Mandela effect. I remember it happening much more recently. Lambdas are popping up everywhere, and lambda is the 11th letter in the Greek alphabet. FedEx. The FedEx logo has changed. You can find information about this online, and FedEx is a Mandela movie marker in The Matrix and Castaway. Those are both movies we've already looked at. FedEx is a very important Mandela effect that brings some clarity to the significance of the number 11. Why did the FedEx logo change? What is the meaning here? The meaning behind this Mandela effect is found in the title of a book written by one of FedEx's consultants. It is called The World on Time, the 11 management principles that made FedEx an overnight sensation. When I look at that book title, here is what I see. World, time, 11. World, time, and 11 are found at the beginning of this book's title. We are being told that for our world, the time is the 11th hour. The dollar sign. The dollar sign that gets written before an amount of money has changed. It is now written in most places as an S with a single straight line through it. It used to be common to see it with two straight lines through it. Those two straight lines were just like the number 11, and that is the meaning of this Mandela effect. Changed line in Fellowship of the Ring. There is a line in this movie that changed. The character Gandalf used to say, "Run, you fools." This line has changed to "Fly, you fools." This one definitely makes sense. The message here is that it's not enough to run. We need to fly. If you have to crawl before you walk and walk before you run, then humankind definitely needs to take off and fly as a species. That would be the 11th hour miracle this world needs. The Last Supper. This is a well-known Mandela effect, right? This famous painting by Leonardo da Vinci shows Jesus in his 11th hour. I believe this means we are in the same situation. Pillsbury. The Mandela Effect added a second letter L to the name of this food company. The double L has an appearance similar to the number 11. The meaning of the Pillsbury Mandela Effect is 11. Robert Duvall. This actor's name was changed by the Mandela Effect to Robert Duvall. The double L at the end of his name looks like the number 11 and points to the fact that our world is in the 11th hour.